Education is a fundamental process through which individuals acquire knowledge, skills, values, and attitudes necessary for personal development and participation in society. It encompasses a broad range of learning experiences, from formal schooling in institutions such as schools and universities, to informal education gained through life experiences, self-study, and interaction with others. So in this episode of Places Highlights, we focus on how an individual can move to Finland to study. I mean, the whole process involved. Education is one of the best ways Finland have been able to drain other countries of their labor force. For decades, Finland had free education on all levels of education, including master's degrees and PhD, until about 2017 when the government canceled that initiative, especially for non-EU citizens. There are still a few programs that give 50 to 100% scholarship to applicants. But this video only focuses on the programs that do not require any fees. First up, if you are outside Finland and want to come to Finland to study, what do? You can visit Vamia.fi and change the language to English. All the links will be added to the description of the video. Click on the Education and Applying tab and click Programs. The list of all the available courses should be displayed. The most popular ones are cook, machinist, mechanical fitter, and waiter or waitress programs. Click on your preference. So let's choose the cook, for example. Take a few moments to read through the page. Scroll down to the How to Apply and Requirements tab, for that is the most important piece of the puzzle. The general requirements are: you have the necessary qualifications for studying in the field and completing a degree. You have an educational need. You are motivated to study. You are suitable for the tasks in the field. You have sufficient health requirements for the chosen field. You have adequate language proficiency for the field. One of the requirements that prevent people from getting admission is the English language proficiency test. Usually most institutions opt for TOEFL, IELTS, which are quite expensive. In Ghana, for example, the IELTS fee ranges between 2,660 to 3,570 Ghana cedis, depending on whether you are taking the academic test or general training test. In Kenya, up to 33,915 KES. In Nigeria, it costs between 266,000 to 285,000 naira. In Bangladesh, it costs about 24,850 BDT, give or take. In Pakistan, 60,500 PKR. So it is quite costly. My colleague Evelyn will now take over. Evelyn.
Thanks, Brian. Christmas came early for would-be applicants. The Vamia Institute accepts tests taken on Duolingo. The Duolingo English Test is an online English proficiency test designed to assess the language skills of non-native English speakers. It is an alternative to traditional English tests like TOEFL and IELTS, offering a more accessible, flexible, and cost-effective option for students and professionals who need to demonstrate their English language ability for educational, immigration, or employment purposes. Just navigate to the Duolingo English Test website. You can take a free practice, or you can scroll down and watch the walkthrough video. But most probably, what you want to do is scroll down a bit more and click on Purchase a Test. If you are not already registered, you are asked to register first. After registering or logging in, you are asked to choose a test option. Choose the one that best suits your situation and click the Continue button. Choose the delivery speed and continue. At the Payment Details page, enter your billing information and click the Buy Now button. We recommend you practice the test a few times before you take the actual purchase test. As you can see, the cost of the DET is around $110. Whereas depending on your country for the IELTS, in Ghana, it is about $230. Nigeria, $173, Bangladesh, $201, as at today, 9th August 2024. So it is a lot cost-effective to take the DET. An applicant has to score at least 85 points in the DET to be eligible to apply. And unfortunately, from May this year, Vamia will only accept DET results, and no other, for example, IELTS or TOEFL. Make sure you meet the other requirements as well, like a valid passport, etc., from the Specific Requirements for English Language Vocational Qualification Programs section. When all the requirements are met, you can then apply to the course you want, but please note, the application period for these programs will open in December 2024. So people, remember to set your reminders to go off in December. Please read more about the application procedure so you don't miss anything. When you meet all the above requirements, including getting a study place from Vamia, then it is now time to apply for your resident permit. If you come to Finland from outside the European Union for more than 90 days, you must apply for a residence permit. Let us go to the Finnish immigration website to see how it is done firsthand. Click on the Finnish Immigration Service website. Link from the Vamia page, which opens the Finnish immigration website, popularly called Migri. If the page is not already in English, you can go ahead and change it. Now click on the I Want to Apply button. It takes you to the Application Finder page, where you can choose the purpose for which you need the resident permit. As a student, you would have to choose the I want to arrive or stay in Finland option, since you would be in Finland for more than 90 days or 3 months. Scroll down a bit and choose which kind of permit you need. Let's select the I am a citizen of some other country option. Next up, you are asked why you want to move to Finland. Let's choose I have a study place in Finland and click Next. Now you should see the link that will show you the requirements needed when you need a resident permit for studies. Let's click that one. Read through the page carefully. You would see the processing time, the amount for both electronic and paper applications, how many hours a student is eligible to work, etc. There is also a video which details how to apply for a student's residence permit in Finland on the page, so please check it out. Scroll down to the bottom of the page and click the Fill in an electronic application button. It is a straightforward thing to do. Just create an account at Enter Finland and follow the prompts. You don't need any agents at all, trust me, and thank you. Brian.
Thank you, Eve. If you are having problems, especially with the application of the resident permit, EHZ can do another video which captures only the resident permit application section. Let us know in the comments section. Thank you, and stay tuned.